Welcome back to the PBC, Pelican Bay's Corner, where I give it to you fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Some gonna like it and some ain't, man. I hope everybody having a great Saturday, great weekend so far. Enjoying your weekend, having a productive weekend. Let's get into this talk, man. We got a couple topics to talk about today. We talking about the mother pit bull and her offspring, and how should she be acting with her offspring, and we talking about just the pit bull in general when it comes to other animals, and these brothers giving me all these excuses. This is what y'all gotta stop doing. Y'all gotta be real with yourselves out here. Stop lying to yourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? I love this breed like anybody else love this breed. I love this pit bull, the pit bull terrier as a breed, just like anybody else will love it. You know, but I'm not gonna lie to myself. And that's why they always say y'all need these dogs to feel tough for y'all. Y'all need these dogs to build y'all egos up. Y'all need these dogs to make y'all feel like the men that y'all are not. And not saying that none of y'all in the comments are. I'm just saying y'all taking this shit too far. You know, these dogs are only dogs. All right. First topic we speaking about, like I said on the last video, we still on this topic. You know, a mama dog and her puppies. Everybody got all these explanations about a mama dog and her puppies. Listen, if you got a female pit bull and she's ready to kill her offspring at 2 months old, then she's not a good mother dog. It's no different than a human being that would do something to her baby. She's not a good mother, you know. And just because your female pit bull destroys her puppies at 2 months old, you could tell that to somebody who haven't been bulldogging. But that has nothing to do, a lot of times, them dogs don't be shit when you put them in that so-called box y'all talking about and all that type of stuff. That has nothing to do with her performance. All that means is she's not a smart dog. She's an asshole when it comes to her puppies, and you probably ain't gonna make no money off that bitch. You probably ain't gonna get no good offspring off of it. You may get one dog, you have 7 or 8 puppies, and only one of them live. There's nothing good about that. Y'all acting like that's something to brag about. The same way these brothers acting like going to jail is something to brag about. You know? Y'all brag about the wrong shit. And that's why I told you before. You stay stuck in this one little place. You know? You stay stuck in this one little place. Now, let's keep talking about it. You know? A mama dog, like I said before, I said my puppy was 2 months old. And you criticizing my female dog because she's not attacking her own puppy. You know, luckily for me, I know better than that. You know, and I'm not gonna fall and cater to your ignorance. You know, I know better than that. For one. Two, I tell y'all a lot of times when you see these little puppies they tied up and they going, a lot of times that shit don't mean nothing. I done seen puppies that fight each other in the litter, and when they get grown or when they get 7, 8, 9 months old, you can't pull another vicious bone out their body. They won't do nothing at all. You know? Now, I tell the brother the dog 2 months old, she's with her mother. One brother said he had 20 dogs on the yard. He had to separate them. What that got to do with my situation? 20 dogs is not 20 puppies off the same litter from the same dam. Y'all find every way to go around the topic what we talking about to make it seem like your statement is valid. You know, all I said is a mother dog shouldn't attack her puppies. I don't care what you say. She champion, grand champion, 10 times. I don't care what you call her. She shouldn't attack her puppies. Now I gave you the example. I said a lion is not going to attack her cubs. One brother said, a lion is not game. Pit bulls are game. That let me know that you think a pit bull is more vicious than a lion. You're right, a lion is not game. A lion is a fucking killer. Your pit bull ain't no killer. Some of them are killers, but they're not the kind of killer that a lion is, see? I'm just giving you examples of animals in the wild that are way more ferocious than a pit bull. But they don't hurt their offspring. They don't hurt their young because they're smart enough to know not to. Now, if you got a dumbass dog that's doing dumbass shit, then he might hurt his damn puppies, or hurt her puppies, you know? But that's why I tell y'all, man, y'all look for the wrong things, and a lot of y'all bloodlines give y'all and showing y'all the wrong things. That's why you can't get ahead and give out great bulldogs to these brothers and sisters. You think because you show me some puppies rolling at a young age, that's gonna make me think your puppies is gonna be some of the best when they get grown? I done seen that shit all before, man. I'm not gassed up off no puppies fighting. You know, that don't mean nothing to me. And when you say your pit bull is game, listen here, man. Only thing that a pit bull hunts is a fucking wild hog. A wild hog, man. If your pit bull was so damn ill, and please don't tell me a pit bull can beat a wolf one-on-one. You see? Because you talking about a small coyote-sized wolf. I ain't talking about no coyote-sized wolf. I'm talking about a gray wolf. A real wolf. A big wolf. We talking about 100 and some pound dog. Man, keep these pit bulls in the lane that they supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck which one of them dogs you get. You talking about dogs that's biting, which is a pit bull coming to give a bite, and a wolf that's coming to kill. A wolf knows that the esophagus is the way to kill a dog. Your average pit bull not going in the throat. They go legs, they go chest, they go back end, they go all that. That ain't the throat. You know, your average wolf is going straight to the throat for the kill. First the takedown, then the kill. They're not hurting their offspring. Their cubs grow up. You know, now when you talk about separating, now it's a difference. One brother made a good comment down in the comments. He said, the puppy is not showing no aggression. Listen, that puppy can't show that mama dog no threat at that age that she is right there. A lot of y'all need to learn these dogs, about the dog in general. What threat can that puppy show that mama dog to make her want to kill the puppy? Unless she's just a dumbass bitch. You know, that's all. So explain to me how a pit bull is more ferocious than a lion or a tiger or any of your big cats. I ain't talking about no little puma that you find out there in one of these back roads on the West Coast, mountain lion type shit. I'm talking about a real lion, a male lion. And you get your baddest male pit bull that you can find. I don't give a fuck which. Go back 1970 and get any pit bull you want to get and put him on that male lion. And see how game he shows you to be. Some of y'all pit bulls not even game enough to beat another pit bull, let alone a lion, an animal with a paw this fucking big. The lion paws is the size of your pit bull head. And you got the nerve to say he game. What does game got to do with him or her taking care of her puppies? I don't know. Explain to me. I'm here to talk about it. And like I said, I'm not doubting what you say. I'm just giving you my opinion and correcting it. You know, because like I said, a lot of y'all, you really look at this pit bull like it's the top of the food chain. Drop that pit bull in the wild, he will not survive. He won't survive at all. We ain't talking about no group of coyotes jumping them or no nothing like that. We talking one wolf. One big cat. The only thing a pit bull hunts is a fucking wild hog. Put a pit bull on a bear that's trying to kill him. Not no damn bear that's running away from him. Aggressive bear. Get us a brown grizzly bear and bring your pit bull out. Your badass pit bull that you got. Bring him out. And see what's going to happen to him. We ain't talking about no bulls. When you do the bull baiting, we ain't talking about no bulls. Y'all keep wanting to put these dogs and judging these dogs off of that type of shit. When I ain't talking about that. The whole point of what I was saying was, you're trying to make it like a pit bull is supposed to uh, um, get rid of her young. And like I said before, it's in the genetics. You know, Mellow Yellow Mama was a good mama dog. You know, I didn't have to worry about that. She's a good mama dog. And I'm hoping she pass it down to her young. You know, a lot of y'all not blessed to have dogs like that. You have whole 10 puppies and the mama go to eating the puppies and doing this and doing that and not even taking care of the puppies. Forget eating them. She just won't even milk the puppies. Boy, she'll kill her. She'll kill her. But she won't milk her fucking puppies. So which battle did she won this battle, but she lost the war? You rather win the battle than lose the war. You can't get no good offspring off of her, but she'll kick some ass. Yeah. That's why you got what you got now. And like I said, I'm staying on this. Explain to me how a pit bull can compare to a lion. Any of them dogs from the wild. You think a pit bull gonna be able to beat a hyena? Hell to the fuck no. I don't give a fuck you get Mayday, Grand Champion, Yellow, or which one of them dogs you get. We talking about animals that crush bones. One bite. Animals that rip chunks out of their prey, out of the animal that they biting. We talking about two different things, man. Y'all still stuck on your dog trying to big up your ego and lie. Stop lying about these pit bulls and gassing people up about these pit bulls. Yeah, if it's a human being, yeah, they can hurt them and kill them. We already know that. You know, if it's a cat, if it's a coyote, if it's a fox, if it's a raccoon and a lion is two different damn things. No, you telling me you got a chance in the wilderness with a pit bull in the African desert, you got a chance with a pit bull with no gun. Just you and your pit bull out there and them lions out there deep out there and you got a chance. And like I said, we're not gonna talk about the lions actually jumping your dog. One male lion, you know, or female against a female. You think you got a fucking chance? And all you got is a knife and your pit bull. That lion better be hurt where he can't walk on none of his legs hardly. You know, he better be injured, no teeth. Man, them lions' teeth is probably longer than your damn dog. Whole fucking damn head. Put your dog head beside one of them lions' teeth. Man, come on, man. Y'all gotta be real about some of the stuff that y'all be talking about. Fairy tale shit, man. That's what I told y'all before. Fairy tale. I don't give a damn. Like I said before, I don't care which one of your heroes tell the story about how pit bulls are bred against nature and all that type of stuff. I don't care about that. We talking reality. You know, reality. If a lion, a killer, can take care and take care of their puppies, your pit bull should take care of her puppies. You see? Nobody wants a pit bull that's going to kill her puppies at 4 weeks old. Those are bad mama dogs. And that does not mean that she's a good in performance or she's great in performance. That don't got nothing to do with performance at all. So when you bring performance talk into a dog nursing her puppies, it let me see, like I said, where your intellect at. Everybody not blessed to have a pit bull that take care of their puppies. You know, like I said, some of y'all, you got badass females, so-called badass females. They'll chase, like the brother say, chase their shadows and all kind of stuff, but won't take care of the puppies. What the fuck good is she? You know, I know brothers who had dogs that they'll take care of the puppies for the first 3 weeks. Then once the puppies start growling and fighting against each other, she want to kill them. You got to move them from around them. But what does that have to do with her performance? You know, she just has a low tolerate. She don't tolerate nothing around her. But that don't mean she's gonna get out there and perform the way she would have been a grand champion or champion in the golden age. That got nothing to do with that, dog. But y'all conversation is trying to make it have something to do with it. Oh, the pit bull is game. You know what game is? Game means the ability to stand and fight. How long are you gonna stand and fight? The pit bull is only a game for the sport. Like I said, people don't hunt nothing with pit bulls besides fucking hogs. That's it. They ain't hunting no bears. They ain't hunting nothing else that's gonna go for the kill on them animals. You think a vest is gonna help a pit bull against a bear? Your game is pit bull. You think a vest gonna help him against a bear? Black bear, grizzly bear, any kind of bear. Long as that bear not running, because a bear break off on you. Not the grizzlies and the brown bears, but the black bears will. But they will fight you at the same time. You got some of them that'll fight. Now, if you got one that's standing his ground, a black bear, you think a pit bull gonna be able to beat that bear? Boy, look here, man. And like I said, if the dogs were as good as a lot of y'all want to make them, you have a whole lot better dogs than what you got in this pit bull game today. Like I said, y'all got to get off that fairy tale shit. Get off that fairy tale thinking when it comes to these dogs. Stop trying to make people think these dogs aren't what they aren't that. You know what I'm saying? They're not that. They're game. That shit don't mean shit. Half of them, like I said before, half of them dogs that carrying that game title ain't got a bit of gameness in them. Let's argue about that. Y'all the same brothers that tell me a 3-hour cur is the same thing as a 15-minute cur. Let's talk about that. Oh, these game dogs. Y'all the same ones that tell me the ones that them boys got down in the shows is different than the ones that these brothers take in the boxes, and the ones that go in the box can't last 5 or 10 minutes. He don't last 5 or 10 minutes. Hell, I might have been better off taking the chance with that dog that's coming from that show. So, I mean, hey, man, you could tell that to somebody else. You could tell that to somebody who may have not dealt with the dogs. You could tell that to somebody who just getting into pit bulls that you're trying to sell a pit bull to or whatever. But I know better, man. You know what I'm saying? I know fucking better. If your dog not taking care of her puppies, that has nothing to do with her performance. That has nothing to do with how good she is in the square. All that means is she's a jackass mama dog. She's a bad mama dog, and she gonna cost you a lot of money, and you might not make no money outside of taking her and doing something like that with her, fighting her or something like that, and she's still getting the ass kicked. So, like I say, salute to Tony. Not Tony that be down in my chat all the time, but Tony that got in my comments. I forgot your last name. You know what I'm saying? Got down in my comments on Facebook, trying to explain to me about, a pit bull's gameness and what the difference between a lion. Like I said, a lion not game. A lion is a killer. Wolves are killers. These animals that I'm naming are killers. Like I said, you can go into fish, man. I said on my last, go into fish. Sharks, killer whales. They're not hurting their babies. Yeah, maybe later on down the line, they might try something. Not hurting their babies. Monkeys, apes, not hurting their babies. And we talking about killers. Animals that will kill another animal with the quickness. You know why they not? Because they smart enough. A smart pit bull wouldn't hurt her babies. I know big John dogs that would hurt their babies, but they lacking in intelligence. And just because they hurt their babies, like I said before, don't mean it has anything to do with their performance level. Motherfucker jump the damn box and then go back and kill the damn babies. You know, you jump the damn box or kill the babies and you think you got something worth doing something with, and this bitch jumped the fucking box. You ain't good on no end. On the box end, neither the breeding end. So, I mean, you got to bring that to somebody else and speak that to somebody else when it come to that, man. Somebody, like I said, a fresh head, somebody who just want to get into pit bulls and they just want to hear any kind of story from some of y'all and they just believe in any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell them anything about these dogs and get them gassed up and hyped up about a pit bull and let them get their first or second or third pit bull and they might listen to that shit. But me, I ain't going for it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Not going for it. I ain't going for no pit bull beating no real deal wolf either. Motherfucking dog 4 or 5 times bigger than this motherfucker. Heavier and taller. And teeth is a whole lot bigger than the pit bull teeth can even get. Your biggest pit bull teeth, some of the biggest teeth we've seen in them Garner dogs. Some of the biggest teeth you've seen in pit bulls. This shit ain't no comparison to no fucking wolf. Your smallest wolf teeth is still bigger than some of your biggest pit bull teeth. And I'm talking about a real gray wolf. You know, not no baby, not no young, little small gray wolf, but a full-grown wolf. When they arms 2 times the size of a regular dog arms. Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than that shit, man. I like animals too much. I look at animal videos, research animals outside of the pit bull. You know, like I said before, and I'm not the one that need the pit bull to boost my ego. I'm not gonna lie about something that I know is not right. You know? Come on, man. Don't make excuses for bad mama dogs and try to make an excuse for because you can't have no puppies because your dog can't end up taking care of puppies little after little. She's laying on the puppies. You know, she got puppies there, laying on them, not looking for them, not smelling for them, not licking them, not making sure they clean. You know what I'm saying? That's a dumb bitch. No different than a woman, a human woman that does the same shit. What is she? A dumb bitch. Laying on a newborn baby, not looking for, man, a real woman gonna take care of her child by all means necessary. Same thing with them animals. They're gonna take care of their little ones by all means necessary. Now, if the puppy go and he biting Meliella with some teeth enough to hurt her, you don't think she's gonna knock her off her, maybe start growling? Yeah, she'll growl on her then. Yeah, she'll knock her down then. She'll keep her off of her. And if she don't stop, then maybe she'll press the issue a little bit. But that's what you call a good mama dog. That's priceless. Good mother dogs are priceless when it comes to female pit bulls. Because they don't come a dime a dozen. You got a lot of these brothers out here got female pit bulls that won't take care of these dogs and they fucking curs. The next thing a brother will come and say, oh, you got some pit bulls that eat other pit bulls or other dogs. Okay, yeah, I've seen a pit bull eat a dog stomach out, eat a dog chest cavity and stuff like that. But that's a whole different type of eating compared to what we're talking about. Lions, wolves, and things like that. Them animals are taking chunks out. They eating a lion eats an animal alive. While the animal is alive, eating the animal, not trying to kill them, then eat them, which they will do it like that. They'll kill them and then eat them. But a lot of times they take chunks out of the animal's still alive. And all I'm using the lion as an example and the wolves as an example and different animals as examples for is to explain that no matter how ferocious an animal is, they still take care of their offspring. You know, you just got a problem with your female. Your female just got a problem as a pit bull that she won't take care of puppies. You know, it don't have nothing to do with her performance. It don't mean, like I say, she's gonna be, she's a grand champion or this or that. She's just a bad mama dog. I know people back in the days who had dogs when they touched that square, they were ready for action. Grand champions. And won more than 5 and 6 shows. But when you breed them, they take care of their offspring. You know? And like I said, a pit that can't distinguish between her puppies in there play fighting and being in the box where she want to crank up, the puppy's 3 weeks old and they start play fighting and then she want to kill them, that's a dumb dog. That's all that is. Now we trying to figure out which dogs are smart, which dogs are game, which dogs are have this bite or have that. That should help you understand. A dog that won't take care of her female puppies is a dumb bitch. You know? I mean, it just is what it is, man. I gotta call it the way it is. You know? And I'm not gassed up off no pit bull, because you got brothers out here to say, oh, pit bulls can beat this, pit bulls can beat that, pit bulls can beat this, pit bulls can beat that. Fairy tale stuff. We ain't here to talk fairy tale. We talking reality. Like I said, man, love the breed. It's a great breed. We like to say that we breeding against nature and all type of stuff like that. You know, but at the end of the day, in nature, when animals breed into nature, they inbreeding, they line breeding, they doing all type of breeding. You know, but they killers. These pit bulls, they ain't killers. They dogs. They domesticated dogs. You know. If you want to say the average, when you get the average pit bull that'll kill compared to your average pit bull that jump the box and your average pit bull that just fight, okay, if you got 20 dogs, out of them 20 dogs, how many of them dogs gonna be killers? And I'm talking about literally DOA, dead on arrival. How many of them pit bulls out of 20 pit bulls gonna be killers? How many of them lions out of 20 lions gonna be killers? How many wolves out of 20 wolves gonna be killers? Okay, yeah, you get the point what I'm saying now. You're dealing with stuff that's killing and you talking about gameness. The lion, the wolf might not be game. He's not gonna sit there and fight you all day. He's not gonna have to fight a pit bull all day. A dog such as a pit bull all day, he's not gonna have to fight that kind of animal all day long. That's a quick done deal. We're not talking about no wolf that come in your yard to get your damn sheep, because the wolf that come in your yard to get your sheep, he's going on your territory. He's not coming there to stay. Let that pit bull go and drift off into that wolf territory and see what the fuck happened. Whole different ball game. Y'all compare the dumbest of things to what we talking about, and it has nothing to do with that stuff. Oh, a pit bull can beat a wolf. Yeah, your pit bull, he chased that wolf off because that wolf was in your yard trying to get your sheep. That wolf knows something else to eat somewhere else. Why am I sit here and fight this motherfucker? I'm just coming to try to sneak this and get this food and get up out of here. But like I said, I bet you it'll be a different story if your dog got loose about your yard and wandered off in the mountains somewhere where that wolf lived at. Or in the valley somewhere where that wolf lived at. Oh, it's a different story now. Ain't no running no more. You about to be lunch meat. You know? And like I said, you talking about gameness, like that's gameness only, how game my dog is only when we talking about against other dogs. When we talking about a wild hog, maybe, at the most. That's it, man. And like I said, I mean, maybe you got the kind of pit bulls that can beat a gray wolf out there, an animal that's 5 times his size. I know some of y'all game is pit bulls that can't even beat the mollywows out there. So I mean, don't talk me to death about how crazy and how strong these pit bulls is when they just regular domesticated dogs. When it comes to them animals that we talking about, and only thing we talking about is why your pit bull is not taking care of her puppies, and why my pit bull is not gonna attack her 2-month-old puppies. A lot of y'all, like I said, a lot of y'all don't even fuck with these dogs. You breed them, you have puppies, you fight them, you breed them, you have puppies, and you think the puppy's gonna be in perfect condition or whatever. It goes back to having a bond with your dog, dealing with your dog, walking your dog, playing with your dog, messing with your dog. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff come into play. Some of y'all just got these dogs just to have puppies. You know, you try to bring them inside to take care of the puppies, or you put them in kennel boxes to take care of them. They don't take care of them. Oh, this is a crazy bitch. She killing her puppies. She's a crazy bitch. Yeah, she crazy. She's dumb as hell. And on her way up out of here. So we ask this question all the time. I ask you again. If we was in the golden age, would you rather have one that she gonna win in the box, but you can't get one puppy off of her? She'll have you 10 puppies, but by the time they 1 week old, they all dead. Or you rather have one, a cold bitch that produces great dogs, and she's a good mama dog. Give me the cold bitch that's gonna produce great dogs, and she a good mama dog. Cause like I said before, man, that shit is in their genetics sometimes. You know, we can say, oh, we breeding them this way. I done heard all the excuses it was in the book to why a dog will kill her puppies. Oh, they inbred it. Oh, they bred too tight. Oh, this and man, listen here, man. She's a bad mama dog, or she was raised poorly. When I say raised poorly, wasn't given that much attention. You know, a lot of that stuff matters, man. A lot of that stuff matters. You can act like it don't because you want to feel like it don't. Because you don't want to feel like you're not raising your dog right or treating your dog the right way. You know, but hey, like I said, I'm almost willing to bet you a majority, if we got 10 dogs that none of these dogs take care of their offspring. Out of all 10 dogs, none of them take care of their offspring, right? None of them. Now, out of these 10 dogs, I guarantee you, they the kind of dogs that sit on the chain all day long, never go nowhere, never have no interaction with people. You're not playing, you're not playing with them. You're not doing nothing with them. Only thing you're doing is trying to get you some puppies off of them, and then you start interacting with them. They're not used to that shit yet. You know, I guarantee you. Because if we got a pot of 10 dogs, and the brothers who got these 10 dogs, they all take care of them. When I say take care, I mean walking them on a daily, taking them out, playing with them, showing them love, building up a bond with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? All 10 of these dogs is heavily bonded with their owners. Guaranteed the way they treat their puppies is going to be different. Guarantee it, man. That's why I say all the time. A good dog is good with you, but it might be great with somebody else. Because they're going to do what you ain't doing. You know? That's why I always knew. I say, damn, these dogs good, these Big John dogs good like this with this particular person, Let me get it, because I know what they doing with them. Let me get it and watch how it be. Because I know what I'm going to do with them. Oh, man, and y'all tune in to my next video. We talking about some of that. We got some big, giant breaking news I got to give y'all. Boy, look at here. We going to talk about it. Yes, we is. You know what I'm saying? But right now we talking about these puppies. You know, we talking about mama dogs raising the puppies. We talking about brothers comparing a pit bull gameness and talking about a pit bull is game. You know, no part of the word game has the definition of kill anywhere around it. Game and kill is two different things. Killers, game dogs, two different things. Or gameness and killers is two different things. Look up the definition. To take one's life is a killer. Gameness, this means your ability to stay in the fight. You probably won't even go for the kill. Like I said, your average pit bull ain't trying to kill another pit bull. He only trying to shake the legs, shake the chest, shake this, shake that. You know how many pit bulls you gonna run across that once that dog stop fighting, that he gonna stop fighting? Soon. Walking away from dead dogs in the squares. Them ain't killers. Killer gonna eat the dog. A killer is trying to eat the dog. A killer that's trying to eat a dog? Really? I ain't talking about when a pit bull eat a dog after an hour. He ain't gonna eat no damn dog after no damn hour, for one, because he's gonna be too tired. Two, a real killer like a wolf or lions and things like that, they already got you, eating you and ate you already in an hour. Hour's time, you already damn in the stomach and all that. So it's a difference, dog. We talking about difference. And like I said, I'm not trying to make it seem like my dogs is the best way, the right way. All I'm saying is what you see on that video is normal for a good mama dog. It's normal, man. I mean, I just don't understand, you know, where y'all get y'all analytics from, and, you know, different things that when we talk about these dogs. If a pit bull was such a killer, like the brother was trying to make it, you'll be hunting more than just hogs with pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? You don't see people on no YouTube shows. You don't hear about people in the woods taking a pit bull himself out to hunt a bear. He's game, but you ain't taking him out to hunt no bear. We ain't talking about no bear that y'all got caught. We ain't talking about no bear that you got inside of a pit, that you done declawed, that you done probably took his teeth out. And like I said, once that pit bull, it can be a bear that's running. If you got him cornered and that pit bull grab him, that's that damn pit bull ass. I can promise you that shit. That bear can be one of them black bears that be running and trying to get away. If you ain't took his claws away and you ain't took his teeth away, when that pit bull grab hold to him and the bear can't run no more, man, that bear gonna hurt that pit bull. And then he gonna still get away. And that pit bull gonna be severely hurt where he gonna probably die eventually. And the bear ain't gonna do nothing but bite him a few times, claw him a few times, maybe jump on top of him, and that's gonna be a wrap. Like I said, we're talking about one that's running now, not the one that's coming towards the dog, because that's automatically he gonna take the dog out, you know. Did y'all see how big that wolf was that them brothers got on video a while back, that he caught on video, that chased his dog out the woods? And that dog was a German Shepherd type dog. You see how big a German Shepherd is to a pit bull? But you say a pit bull can handle a wolf. Or since a pit bull is game, they supposed to destroy their young. Stop breeding these dumbass dogs, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting the weight of the world on your little domesticated dog's shoulders and thinking that shit. Like I said before, It's cool to have a pit bull, but don't make the pit bull try to make you look cool, you know? So I mean, hey, that's my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand on it because I had these dogs just like anybody else had them. I done took them, I done seen them go. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, dog versus dog. And at the end of the day, a lot of them puppies that I seen started up from 2 and 3 months old, they was curs before they was a year old. That shit do not transfer over. Yeah, you get some dogs that's been started up all their life, you know. But that shit don't mean he is gonna be performing on that level. He just won, he's cranked up, he ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He ready to go against puppies or grown dogs maybe. He may be 3 months old and ready to go against another grown dog. But that don't tell you what his skill level gonna be. You know? So I mean, hey man, like I said, to each his own. I can't help you can't get out there with your puppies and your mama dogs at 2 months old. You know, I don't want no mama dog that's trying to kill her puppies at 2 months. You know, especially when I had them around them since then. Like I said, no separation. The puppies feeding off the mama 6 weeks old, they still can get milk off their mama. I don't take my dogs away at 4 weeks old. I let my dogs stay on them till the mama push them away. Only time she start pushing them away is when they start growing teeth and they start scratching her nipples and all that type of stuff and they hurting her and they getting a little too wild, so she'll start growling and pushing them away. But now a lot of y'all talk that shit and your mama dog wouldn't even be dried up the way Mellow Yellow's dried up right now. You know, the way Mellow Yellow look and that 2-month-old puppy look beside her, you wouldn't even think that puppy came off her because she don't got no hanging ass nipples. Her nipples ain't hanging down like a lot of y'all brothers' dog nipples be hanging at that age. Cause I walk her, I take her out. I just don't leave her looking bad and looking drained out and all that shit like that, right? I walk her, I'm taking her out while she got the puppies. When the puppy's like 5 weeks old, after the puppies get shots, that's when I take my mama dog out and do other things with her, let her play this, cause I don't want her to bring nothing back to the puppies. So I make sure that same, I don't let them on the ground or do all kind of playing before they get their shots, and I don't let the mama dog go any type of way where before they get their shots to bring it back to them. So I got a mother dog with her 2-month-old, about to turn 3 months when they took that video, about a couple weeks out from 3 months. 2.5-month-old puppy. She don't got no more milk to suck, so the puppy not trying to suck no milk. The puppy just running around her playing or whatever. And you expect her to growl at a puppy. Like the brother said down in my comments, she don't see no threat there. For one, that's her own offspring. Two, the offspring ain't doing nothing to bother her, to hurt her, or none of that. 3, Mellow Yellow used to going out playing, enjoying herself. You know, some of y'all got dogs that they just not even used to seeing another dog, period. And like I said, that don't affect their performance. They still occur. So to each his own, man. Keep raising y'all dogs the way y'all raise y'all's. I'm raising mine the way I raise mine. That's why when my dogs have puppies, you know, I can take deposits because I know my female dog's gonna take care of my puppies. You know, it ain't gonna be no, oh, she growling at them and she done bit the head off at 2 weeks old. No, none of that type of stuff. Stuff like that happens. You know? But like I said, different folks with different strokes, man. Don't get down in my comments like that other brother did, talking about he got 20 dogs. No disrespect, because you said no disrespect, and I don't take it as no disrespect, brother. But if you talking about 20 dogs, I'm not talking about 20 dogs. I'm talking about the offspring of one dog. That's what I'm talking about. You see, when I had Mellow Yellow out there playing, she was out there playing with another female's offspring as well. So you saying that she's supposed to go kill that puppy because that ain't her offspring, right? And that means she's a bullshit dog because she don't kill the little puppy that outside in with the other puppies because they're the same age. Nah, that's what you call a good mother dog. So when we get good mama dogs, we brag about it. And then when we don't got mama dogs, we try to make a reason to brag about it and make it like it's something good. Oh, she's killing this, she's killing that. Man, listen here, man. Nobody want a dog that does that. Everybody want a good mother dog when they got their pit bulls, because a real pit bull, man, knows that shit does not transfer to whatever he got going on out there in the performance world. You know? So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal. Remember where you got it from first, the PBC. It's your boy PB K9s. And we gonna be live tonight, most likely. If not, I'll see y'all a little later. But like I told y'all before, I got some more news to talk about on my next video. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tune in, man. And we out.